Welcome back to Shining Force. Last time, hopefully you guys decided to stick around and not abandon me. Last time I spent like 15 minutes gushing about the world and 10 minutes actually playing a video game. This time, maybe we'll play a bit more of a video game. Yeah, this is the second fight of the game, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I never much cared for this one. Mainly because it's very terrain heavy at first. If I had to assume this was the map to teach you about, like, terrain penalties by making you rudge through the mountains, so, like, you'd get the hang of, wow, I'm not hitting as much on these mountains and all that. Like, you're learning. I get the point of this battle, but as you can see, there's a whole lot of patiently waiting. A lot of, like, we'll get you eventually. Yep, Boon Knight. Yep, Teo still can't move. Or Tao. Yep. Hey, I can move up a little bit. Yeah. So as you can imagine, terrain penalties suck just as much here as they do in Fire Emblem. However, Hans can still hit things. Good job, Hans. Proud of you. Not really. And you'll see, again, no new enemies. The thing about this game is that you'll see after this map, enemies change out a lot. Almost every battle introduces some new enemy. And the diversity in it's really cool. Granted, some of them are just palette swaps. You know, like a certain Dragon Quest series. Others are unique and never seen again, which is cool. But as you can see, yup, he evaded. Wow, they didn't dodge attacks very much before. Well, actually I think one of them did in the beginning. But wow, it's because they're on the mountain. So, everything here, we're starting to fight. Oh, right, Gong. I forgot to talk about Gong. Gong is sort of your healer-fighter hybrid. He can heal. He gets actually better healing spells than Low. The problem is his MP pool is pretty low. Like, he won't be able to heal as much. However, the good thing about him is his very good offense. He doesn't need a weapon. His weapon is his fists. Yeah, despite the fact that you saw him at the start of the game and where he was, like, in front of a wood chopping axe, he doesn't use axes. Gong, as you can see, punches. He doesn't do much damage right now due to his lack of a weapon. However, his attack growth is absurdly high to circumvent it. Stats in this game can increase more than once. Like, your attack can go up by 3 if you really wanted it to. Gongs often can. It's especially, like, after promotion, sometimes stats will increase by, like, 7. And I'm not even fucking with you. Promotion in this game is absurd, but also really weird, and we'll get to that when we promote. Here we go. Yep, and all those goblins are there, ready to be absolutely murdered the fuck out of, as soon as I'm able to get there. We're almost done the boring part of this chapter. Like, we're almost able to actually walk up and fight. Here we go. Gong! Now that they're not in the mountains, Gong should be able... Oh, well, no. Alright, Gong. Really, alright, but this should be fine. So here he is, Goblin with a sword. Yeah. This would be the battle of the ages if I let full health Goblin and full health Gong play out. But regardless, there's a Dark Dwarf. Yep. And my buddies playing Sea of Thieves. They like being featured there. I know some comments when I was playing Sonic 3 were like, turn off Steam notifications. Unless one of my friends starts playing a Fudacock game, I'm pretty sure it won't matter. Level up for Luke. Maximum HP increases by 2. Alright. Tao, she'll get there eventually. Goblin will get there. Alright. Come on. Let me stab. Let me stab the goblins. Let me play out Goblin Slayer. Alright, I guess I'll play out Goblin Boxer. So, here comes the Gong. Good job, Gong. Yo, he doubled! To this day, I'm not quite certain what causes doubling, but you know. Alright, Hans and Franz. Now that we can shoot this goblin on plain field, yup, we do more damage than, like, none. Good job, Hans. Yeah, Gong is gonna get attacked again, but goblins, as you might notice, aren't too scary. They don't do much. Alright, Hey, it's me! I'm gonna stab him. Because I got a good level up, because I'm a main character. Also, something I like, you can, like, if there are two different terrains in play, I'm standing on mountains, but he's still on plains. Little attention to detail I like. Lowe's getting there. Dark Dwarf. Yep. Goblin. Alright, Luke. Luke will come up and use his small sword and stab this goblin. Well, he kind of slices it. Alright, Luke gained 10 XP. I can give that kill to Gong, because Gong can really use it. Oh, something else I want to say. I don't know if the Rune Knights are equipped with it or not. Something that this game actually, like, establishes. If I can find the right button. See? Ken is equipped with a spear. That kind of looks like an Iron Lance from other games. Alright, these Rune Knights, they're equipped with a Bronze Lance. Doesn't that look kind of funny for a lance? That's because that's what a lance actually fucking looks like. Fire Emblem characters, I don't think, have ever used a lance. They're all spears, just in how they're designed. It's something that's bothered the shit out of me, because this was my first strategy RPG, and they actually made the distinction. Goblin is defeated. Gong gained experience. Good for Gong. Hans. Fire at goblins. If this level of goblin genocide is attractive to you, good! I am happy you are enjoying senseless destruction. This game, though I love it dearly, does have a few of these maps. Maps that, like, your enemy is actually getting to the enemies. Like, there are a few maps in this game that are terrain battles more than enemy battles. Because, like, what the hell are these goblins doing to me? Alright. Low, top off Gong. Give him a little bit of the heals. There we go. Regained 4 hit points. Alright. Low gains 10 experience points. And good thing, because Gong's about to get hit. So. Ooh, you did 3 damage instead of 2. Aren't you a high roller? Luke. Coming on in, and he'll get the kill. The one thing in this game is the reason that spears and lances are distinct. Spears are 1 to 2 range, like javelins in Fire Emblem, whereas, lances are stronger than spears, but are only one range, can only attack from right in front of you. So there is a distinction between the two weapons, which is cool. I like it. Alright, so Goblin's gonna get shot. Let him have it, Hans. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Hans is, in fact, an elf. As is Tao, I think. No, I actually think Tao's human. No, Tao's also an elf. Yep, elves are in this game. They just are. Alright, let's start slicing at these goblins. Hey! There we go. Hey! There we go. I have gained 20 experience points. Now, Tao, what she's gonna want to do is set this dwarf on fire. And if we happen to burn any of the local wildlife with it, sacrifices must be made. Please understand. Tao leveled up. HP increased by 1, MP by 2. That's good, which means that's another free blaze. Ken's getting there. No one really needs healing right now. Yup. And another thing about this game, in maps like this, where our goal right now is to run back to Gardenia, that, I don't have to, kill everything here. If Max, or Stev 2, walks to the castle, the fight will instantly end. So kind of think of it like a Seas map in a way. Not every map is like that, but a lot of them actually are. My goal isn't to kill all these guys. My goal is to make it back home, which is under devastating fire. Inflicts 5 points of damage on Goblin. Goblin is defeated! Alright, more experience for me. Alright. Ken! If I didn't put low right there, you could actually attack here. Oops. But Tao can finish off that dwarf, which is good. The last thing I need to bring up is that, it is game over if Max dies. However, this game does not have permadeath. If your other units die, you simply have to pay the church to bring them back to life. Again, like Dragon Quest. So, very cool. Next up, Gong! Yeah, Gong is gonna wanna punch this goblin really hard. Good job, Gong. Alright. A bit of a slow burn for Gong, but Gong, trust me, Gong does become worth it towards the end. I don't know if I'll be using him. I don't know what my party is here. There are a lot of units in Shining Force that are fun to use. 32 experience and 12 gold coins. Wonderful. Rune Knight, Dark Dwarf. Dark Dwarf. No, not Hans and Franz! Oh no! Wow, that was... Oh, it's because I'm in the forest. Okay. Alright, Luke can't get to a fight. Alright, wonderful. Gong! Gong can definitely reach punching radius. Punch him! Oh. Well, he definitely hit him. I can't say that he didn't hit him. Hans. That's another thing. This is not like Fire Emblem, I'm sure you've been able to tell, where that damage is consistent. It takes a, dare I say, Dragon Questian approach where damage is on rolls. Some attacks do more damage, some do less. It's a bit of a dice roll. Except magic, which is pretty constant. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Stop that! Hey! Alright, if that's how you want to play, I will slash you. Alright, now Ken. Finally! Ken is able to fight. Throw your spear. There we go. Now Ken should level up. Yep. Maximum HP increased by 2, and that's all that went up. That's what Ken does. Whole lot of health. Alright. So now we make our trek. I kind of get the theme of this chapter. Like, oh man, we made the long, arduous journey through the mountains. All the fighting's done. All that remains is making our last push back home. Which is kind of neat. But again, you could make it not boring. There's a much, much better example of this. The map is kind of boring at first, but gets interesting at a point later on that's done much better. But this one really just feels like it was the game subtly teaching you how terrain worked and the penalties of it. And the fun thing about this area is, if I remember correctly, those knights do not move. This is also your subtle way of learning about range. Because if you actually just ran up there, those two rune knights and that dark dwarf would fuck the shit out of literally every unit you could send up there. However, you'll notice those rune knights are kind of chilling next to a gap. Well, it just so happens you have two characters who are really good at fighting from a range. So tell me, what is the correct option? A, send your units to get fucked by all three of them one by one. B, give up. Or C, fire at them from a distance. Hey, look at what we're doing. Bam. Firing at them from a distance. That is the intended design way. And the game, again, you'll notice there's a severe lack of tutorial here. You just gotta, like, think about it. You know you have ranged attacks. They don't. So take advantage of that. And if they do start moving, which I don't think they do, but they might, they don't. You are free to just wail on them. So, all that happens at this point, we just wail on them and let Hans and Ken just take care of all the business. Also, healers can heal themselves. That is another distinction from Fire Emblem that I forgot to mention. But here we go. Hans, just, yep. And we'll just let them kill them. Speed increased by 1. Yeah, congratulations. You're noticing what Hans does. Speed. Did anyone ever heal Tao? Yes, they did. Lowe's never seen damage, and I'm pretty sure you were fully healed. Okay, yeah. So Gong's just gonna stay. Yeah, they aren't moving. We are just patiently wailing on them until they die. Which is fine by me. So, just waiting. And then here's Tao. With her final blaze, we will take out this one. And fire magic, go burn dead. Does 7 damage like it's done this entire time. Magic is fairly constant. It can fluctuate a little bit, but really not all that much. Low can continue to get some experience. Because, I mean, he'll be a healer for a while. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have him around. He just will never be your primary healer. If you ever want to use Low, you're going to use Low in conjunction with someone else. Like, he's just not gonna be your main healing boy. Yep, and they still do not move. And like I said, if I wanted to, I could have Stev 2 just walk to that castle. And the second he touches it, he would be allowed to, the map would end. Alright. So Gong can't kill that Rune Knight just yet, but... Oh wow, he can't do damage to, like, anything. Alright, well. Gong gains... He leveled up! Attack level increases by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1. He got a flat, good level up. Hans will lower this Rune Knight. And how low he'll get... Oh, I got a high roll on damage. I wanted to give that kill to Ken. Well, I guess you'll have to settle for a Dark Dwarf. And with this, the chapter has ended. Chapters in this game are a set of multiple battles. This battle has ended. Well done, Shining Force. Now, enter Guardiana and find out what's happened there. I'm sure it's fine. You made it back. You were a little late. We were almost overrun by Runefast. We held them off, but will suffer greatly, as you'll see as you wander around. Most of our knights were lost in the battle. Many homes were damaged, but we held. We keep watch here. Runefast is bound to attack again, sooner or later. Oh. Oh. Hey, buddy. Their commander, Kane of Runefast, evil to the core. Oh. Hey, inn guy. You have some beds? Praise the light that's over. Monsters fighting, I can't take much more of this. Oh. Oh, hey. I sent my family away, but I stayed and fought. Good for you, man. What was in this bookshelf? Disciplining children, home accounting, and many more books. Hey, old man. I wanted to fight, but my legs were shaking so hard I got dizzy and passed out. That's the thought that counts, old man. Wow, the bar is still completely standing. Those monsters would have wrecked my shop, but the old guy drove them off. Yeah, Gort, when the entire city was being raided and destroyed, made sure the bar stood strong. That's hilarious. You know, that little fracas made me want to fight again. Stev 2, I'm joining up. And you'll notice the join music is pretty sad here. Gort is the second secret character of the game. He is a warrior, he's a fighter into warrior, just like Luke. And I think he's a little better than Luke, but only marginally so. They're both good. Hey, you were a dick last time. Welcome, Stev 2. Those vile Runefasters? Yeah, now we can go to the weapon shop. If I remember correctly, the hand axe is stronger than the short sword. Want anything else? No. Anything else? No. So then, there's one thing. The item thing is pretty cumbersome, and you'll see that as things go on. But we'll get to that. Oh yeah, over here. Mr. Cartman, how are you? We almost lost. I still don't know why they pulled back. And then this is Gort's house. Alright, my friend is playing Sea of Thieves. Good for him. Those beasts, I'll have nightmares forever. Oof. Nothing is unusual. Okay. Yeah, everything is terrible. This is not a very cool moment. What about the church? Hey there, buddy. We won this time, but what about the next attack? Just let them try to come in here. I'll whap them silly. You go, girl! What do you have to say, old man? Well, fine, be rude. Good for you, youngster. Come see me later. Right now I'm tired from all the commotion. And then there's the church. We can save after we've completed our battle. How can I help you in the Shining Force? You can save my game, buddy. Grant me the power of salvation. Oh my god, was the reason salvation, save, is that why churches are always the save point? Oh god, I feel like I've uncovered forbidden knowledge. Alright, we've done everything in town, but what of the king? Is the king okay? Those beasts were everywhere. I keep expecting one to leap at me even now. Take care, Stev 2. No place is safe. Hurry, Stev 2. Kain of Runefast has injured the king and Lord Varios. Go away, Kain. I don't understand what you are talking about. First of all, look at that design. Whew! Anyway, the treasure of Guardiana is in my hand now. I won't let you take that. Just leave. Sword of Darkness. Show me your power. Oh, that's some flashing lights. And goodbye, badass old dude. No, father, I can't believe it. What are you going to do? Now, Guardiana is unworthy of my attention. Farewell, fools. So you know Kain is evil because he called you a fool. Look to the king! Stev 2. I don't think I'll live much longer, though Varos protected me. Listen, the Gate of the Ancients is the only access to the tower, and the gate can be opened only by the key. You must find it before it falls into the hands of evil. You should never let them open the gate. Find out why Runefoss is interested in the gate. Please, daughter of the great Varios, help Stev 2. Avenge your father, and be strong. Your Majesty, please tell my daughter, Henri and Marinera, to stay strong for her people. The king dies. Well, rip that, old dude, but I'm built different. Now is not the time for tears and grief. Alterone should be our next goal. Stev 2, let's go find that key. I don't want to see any more of these tragedies. And Mai has joined the Shining Force. She is the counterpart to Ken. They develop similar offensive power. However, Mai has low HP but gets insane defense, whereas I said before, Ken gets high HP, low physical defense. Which means early on, Mai is better than Ken, but later on, Ken becomes stronger. It's a give and take. Hey! Not so tough when you're nearly beaten to death, are you? What's in here? Aw, they stole it! Alright, well, what's in here? Gimme! A power potion! That increases your physical strength. You know, power. What's in here? A defense potion! I think that increases your speed. Not too sure. 50 money? Nice! What's in here? An Angel Wing! Angel Wing lets anyone cast Aggress. That spell I was talking about that lets you retreat from a battle, the wing lets anyone do that, not just Max. Step 2 opens the treasure chest. An antidote, but can't carry it. And this is, if there was any gripe I genuinely had with Shining Force, it's this. If Max's inventory is full, he's not allowed to just give his items to someone else. You have to manually give over the items to who you want to have them. I think I will actually use the defense potion myself. Also, the one... And it's weird, because a quality of life thing that this game has for its menus that most things didn't, if you want to use a stat up, it doesn't have to be used in the person's inventory itself. An antidote. That cures poison. Now I'm thinking, so when can you get poisoned? Zombies, 3 fights from now. Yeah. And a medical herb. If you need me to tell you what a medical herb does, play more JRPGs. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. That is all of this opening bit. You see, all these knights are gone. All the knights that look down on you. And then I forgot to go in here. This is just like the wizard's tower, I guess. Talk to the old man in the chapel. Okay. And then you can go up with the beautiful Sega Genesis renditions of Sky. Blasted telescope. What good it is if I couldn't spot the Runefast army with it. Can I look in this telescope? Nope. Okay. You get some pretty funny stuff. Alright. And before we go and end this episode, there is one more thing to do. Going down is talk to that old man in the chapel. No, it's not. I forgot something else I wanted to do first. Also, Gort, I believe, is a dwarf. Again, fantasy stuff. We can see our new headquarters lines. As you can see, our army's getting filled out a bit. Gong. If it's healing and fighting you need, I'm your man. I will try my best. And then here's Gort. Let's get going, Stev 2. And then there's Mai. Come on, Stev 2. Our vengeance cannot wait. So, again, just the things of when they're in your army. And when I can take them out, I'll show you their different lines. But for right now, they're all in there. So after that, we go down here. We go back to sad music. And then we talk to the old man in the chapel. Hello there, priest. You're not the old man I want. Hey, Master Roshi looking fucker. Hello, Stev 2. I know a legend that may help you. Will you hear it? Somewhere on Rune is the land of the ancients. The key to the gate might be there. Thank you. As if that wasn't already told to me. Land of the ancients. I'm sure that's in no way anywhere we'll ever visit at any point at all in this game. Thank you guys very much for watching. Everyone die. Next time, we get another battle. Woo! I'll see you guys then. Take care. Hey, here I am at the end of the video, coming again to thank my patrons, the people that give me money in exchange for me giving them content. In particular, I would like to thank Gisby Striker, Follow Pen to the North Star on Twitch, Ryan Walter, Steph D, Kieran Morin, Saint Nember, Brentendo11, Great Riek, Rurio Carroll, and Drew Hack. Thank you all for giving me money, and I hope that was a wildly entertaining episode of Fire Emblem Awakening and / or Shining Force. And wait, you're never going to be watching both of them at the same time. That would just be weird. Have a good day.